Alshan is at the moment apotheosis. This is 40 below zero in Mount Hallan. It is located on the southwest mountain road but it is not a mountain. His name means hot holy water in Mongolian. So here it is. You can see under the ice and snow, steaming, motionless river, ice flowers blooming on the tips of the trees before the sun rises. The extreme cold actually sets off the temperature difference, the greatness created here. So under such unexpected characteristics, I drove this unexpected Xiaomi this time. Expect the color of Lava City. Adaptability to this environment. How would you rate it? This is my favorite color, because of this color. Special feature in the snow. So I also made a special suit for him. In addition, it's this color that's been retired in anticipation. What about Xiaomi now? Every once in a while, he will update and iterate a batch of very bright color with personality. Use them as a limited color for a certain period of time. So, I'm going to use this strong touch this time. Open the roll of Arshan. You are... Can you see it? Can you see it? Now it's past 7:40. I'm driving on the road in Arshan now. Today, I went out at dawn. In order to face the sunrise, let's take a look at the fog pine here in Arshan. Now, the sun is like an egg yolk, just about to rise. I'm here. I want to make a video. Started shooting, cut to the 4-way camera. Switched to multi-channel camera. Wow, how about this function? Lock in the beauty of our present moment in all directions. Then, if everyone comes to Arshan to drive by themselves, position of our navigation. It's called Xing'an. What about this place we're going to? It's called the Fog Pine Gallery. We can walk in the Fog Pine corridor in a while. See these white dwarfs up close. Dwarf fog This pine. Is definitely a stunning sight in Arshan. And see the Fog Pine place for free. Don't miss it. We'll walk into the Fog Pine corridor in a while, okay? Look at the tree above us now. Wow. The tips of this tree are all fog pine. Is it like a flower blooming? So that's it. Ice and snow in Arshan also bloom in winter. It's just ice flowers. If you come to Arshan, make sure to save the morning for this fog. Because you can only see it in the morning. As soon as the sun comes out, they are gone. In fact, fog pine is quite rare, so all the friends we see today are lucky. The formation of fog pine is to have a low enough temperature. It's easier to see on a sunny day with a large temperature difference around it. There is enough moisture in the air. Riverside Lake, especially unfrozen water, is also easier to form. In fact, I am currently wearing... It has also formed this state of fog and pine. I feel like I have integrated myself into this place of nature. Fog pine is also nature's cleaner. In the process of its formation, can absorb particles in the air, play a role in purifying the air, and he's a silencer. They're able to absorb and hold a lot of sound waves. Create a quiet fairy tale world. I've really only seen fog pine in the north. However, I heard that the south, especially on the mountains, there will be fog and pine. And there's even fog pine in the desert. Friends who have seen it can comment. And we are now going to another Arshan. Beautiful place, because my face is completely frozen. Now we have to hurry up and get the car. All the heating is turned on. It's too cold. Warm feeling. Now, it's minus 27 degrees outside. The steering wheel can also warm your hands. In addition, I just did, thinking that since we all set expectations to this, Frosty place? I just wanted to say, let's test him at this poll. Energy consumption in cold conditions. It's absolutely true. Because in this environment, friends, it's impossible if you don't turn on the air conditioner. And yesterday, we picked up the car from Halar. Then drive all the way to Arshan. This is the current one. It shows that our itinerary is 233 kilometers. I cleared all the previous itineraries. Then we had luggage for 5 people in the car. Fully loaded status. The air conditioner is turned on to about 28 degrees. All 5 seat heaters are turned on. The ambient temperature is basically the same as it is now. 27 degrees. Our energy consumption is 30.4. So how do you guys feel about this performance? Then we'll go together. What about us now? It's in Arshan National Forest Park. Really beautiful. And almost no one, you feel like the whole world is just us. There is another one. The Millet Jade in Lava City is really romantic. However, the road here is still a bit difficult to walk because first of all, there's snow all over the roads and it goes up and downhill. There are many more corners, so it's actually quite difficult. Drive on this road. We must still pay attention to driving safety. What do we expect? Dual motor, intelligent torque distribution system. So it can be based on the performance of our tire grip. Go and give us the front and rear axles in real time. More appropriate motivation. We are guaranteed to be on ice and snow roads, handling and tracking. Can we? Under safe circumstances. Try a sense of boundaries in this car. How about this? It allows us to better understand his performance on the ice and snow. Then you see we are safe now. We can use a little force. Lights, camera, action. That's it. In the process of this aggressive our tire grip performance is still very online. The distribution of his 4WD is also very fast. So you can't really feel the wheels skidding. Then we can also brake vigorously. The braking force is on dry ground with us. Definitely different. And what about our vehicle? As the braking force increases, it will have some lateral offset. But our whole braking effect, it's still online. At the same time, the sensation of our wheels shifting is also not intense. Still in a mystery that you have. Maintain a stable brake output. So in this case, we have one for this car. More basic feeling. If we were on a snowy road, if this emergency occurs, so that we can feel more at ease. To control the vehicle, in addition, in fact, driving this car on ice and snow roads, as expected, there are 2 small plugins. One is kinetic energy recovery. Xiaomi on kinetic energy recovery. Kinetic energy recovery. After you turn on kinetic energy recovery, we're just going to loosen the vehicle. In fact, he has a clear sense of dragging. But you will find that he is in the process of dragging you. Just follow us. Going into dry land to drag debt, he won't say, because vehicles actually have this braking effect. And to have any yaw, it doesn't recycle as expected. He's not a mindless. Anything that slows you down can be recycled. It comes with torque distribution and can be recycled. It can be judged with the perceptual element. The road surface can give us the wheels. How much friction is provided? Then, on the premise of ensuring consistent deceleration, modify the intensity of our kinetic energy recovery. It can be very helpful. We're slowing down on this icy road. How about this? It also avoids us from braking vigorously. This number of times, that better guarantees that we are in the ice and snow. Smooth driving on the road. The second plugin is Xiaomi. Open Shiva mode. The vehicle status will change in Shiwa mode. Is it on now? Open that in this Shiwa mode. 4-wheel drive system. It will have a more stable output strategy. And the strength of the entire kinetic energy go according to our kind of icy road. In the Shiwa pavement, it's for extra special training. And the overall torque output of this feeling, the braking output force will be more linear. And when we want to accelerate, obviously the stability and grip of our vehicle than just now when we didn't use talking mode. It is not time to turn on kinetic energy recovery. Much more stable. Is it because of this Xihua model? He will also be more actively call our front motor. Reduce the risk of our rear axle slipping. So what? In fact, open the Xihua mode. It also allows us to be on this icy road. Safer driving. What about this car? More stable control is in your hands. At the same time, you can also enjoy such northern scenery. Cut in the cold. Hot holy water. Here we are. I will understand why it is cold here. Mongolian is called Ershan. The river is still flowing at -40 degrees, like a secret realm hidden in ice and snow. However, his name is particularly direct. Floating River Wow. Where we are now. What do you think? What about on the floating river? There is always a faint mist floating. In the back, those piers look like steamed buns, the same little snow. In fact, it is a must-see sight in Inner Mongolia. Snow buns. Then don't move the fog above the river. With this blood bun, you feel like you are in a snowy world. Very romantic. Then why does the river not move? In fact, the main reason is still geothermal resources. It is related to the Arshan volcano. The geological activities of the group are directly related. A few hundred meters below our current riverbed. It is actually a geothermal reservoir formed by volcanic activity. This time? It will involve the motionless river. The second reason why it doesn't move? It's the special geological structure here. What about the riverbed? It's all these porosity basalts. They conduct heat extremely well. What about those geothermal resources we just talked about? It is through these basalt rocks transmit heat to the river surface. The third reason is liquidity. Look at our current immovable river. There is a gap between upstream and downstream, so it's always gurgling and flowing, and that prevents ice from forming. That's why Arshan is at -40 degrees. We can also see wonders like the motionless river. And it doesn't just come this way for tourists to watch. Just a lot of cows. In the morning, I will come to the motionless river to drink water. This sight is not to be missed. The cattle are coming to drink water from the motionless river on the side of Arshan. He doesn't recognize life at all. About 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. every day. And these cows, they come down the mountain. Specially came to this immovable river to drink water. I just want to know about these cows. On such a cold -30-degree day, motionless river drinks so happily. What's the temperature of the water? How can you describe that? I think it should be less than 0 degrees. He didn't say it was hot, but it's not that cold. Amazing. It turns out that the river doesn't move at -40 degrees. The river water is really not that cold. I checked the information when I came back. It's this river water in an environment of -40 degrees. The water temperature is still stable at 8 to 12 degrees. However, this immovable river is a rare existence. Other rivers and lakes, it's freezing hard here too. Oh my god, Ershan, it's too dark. Look at me outside now. What time do you feel? It's only after 3 p.m. Many friends must want to ask, said to come to Arshan is there any problem with driving by tram? I'm responsible to tell you, Arshan is super rushing. There are both fast and slow rushes. So you drive an all-electric car without any range anxiety. And the small ring line on the entire Arshan side? And the lines aren't particularly long. The only thing is, for example, if you are from Halar's side, driving through Ershan, then you need to have at least pure range, 250 kilometers. Because Halar to Arshan, there is only one place. Everyone should pay attention to the fast charge. Then we are on the overall loop line in Arshan this time. Ran about 300 kilometers. I basically put it on a plate for heating. Seat heating, these two are avoided. Then the air conditioner at about 28 degrees listens to the song. Our refrigerator is actually normal car electricity. The overall energy performance is 30 kilowatt hours. I don't know what you think about this energy consumption. Are you satisfied with the performance? You can type in the comments. What about now? We are about to reach the last stop. So let's see. The itinerary I arranged for your last stop. Are you satisfied? Before my eyes? If I don't tell you, can you imagine this is a lake? Does it look particularly like a vast snowfield? This is Wusu Lengzi Lake. -40 degrees. He has been completely sealed by the ice and snow. The best feeling. In fact, you are on this lake. Keep walking towards the distant mountains. You will feel like you are the only one left in the world. And under your feet. Creak, creak. This sound of stepping on snow. Come here today. I want to watch a sunset that belongs to Arshan. But today is not a beautiful day. The dark clouds obscured the sun. But you will feel that this lake is overcast. In fact, he has a different kind of beauty, just a little bit dark. But there are still very strong the feeling of freedom. We drove into this extreme cold. But for this sense of freedom now, strong. You are now officially invited one by one. Come with me. Romantic fireworks dinner at Wusu Langzi Lake. Come, come. We don't have particularly good conditions here, but absolute. Romantic. Happy New Year to everyone in 2026. Good health. Successful landing. When the fireworks go on, my trip to Ershan has also officially come to an end. This frozen kingdom of snow, when you walk into him, feel aware. Instead, it is the radiance of warmth. It is a ray of sunlight that lights up the earth. Golden ice flowers bloom. It's a lava city galloping on the vast wheel, with snowflakes and red makeup. It's also a firework that pierces the sky, like a frozen lake. Reflected, colorful cotton-padded clothes. The intense colors of silence. As a gorgeous memory dedicated to winter,